So on the previous video we had some interesting ways that you could take in order to start making better decisions. Today we are going to talk about other couple of interesting ways that you can make better decisions. Let's see how we can do it. Our next way in line is gut feeling. I have a really interesting story about it. About 4 years ago I was working in some company, and when I went to the toilet I saw my team leader and my manager talking with each other. I immediately felt that something is wrong. And as I know myself, I know that my gut feeling is usually not wrong. What I was feeling is that somebody is going to get fired. Only 2 days after, a co-worker of mine got fired. And you see, gut feeling is something that is really strong, and it's something that I myself base some of my decisions on. You see, the thing with gut feeling is that you need to not overthink, because then you are debating yourself whether it's something that is actually going to happen or not. And then you will be stuck on thinking and not taking action. Another thing that I've talked in another video is something that is called minimalism. Having a minimalistic lifestyle will allow you to just not make decisions. So let's say that till now I had a really big full closet with clothes, and every time that I needed to go out I would need to look and see which clothes do I want to wear. But if I lived minimalistic lifestyle, I wouldn't have to choose. So that's another way that you can make correct decisions, by actually removing the need to make decisions. Another way of correct decision making require you to have alternatives. So let's say that you are having some problem with your job. Let's say that you want to request for some raise. What would you do? So by having alternatives, let's say you are looking for another job, if they won't give you the raise, that will allow you to be having more paths to go when you want to make the decision. So that's really important for correct decision making, having alternatives. Make sure not to have the alternatives, but also to communicate with the people that are related to the circle. So once you are finding, for example, an alternative job, make sure to communicate to your boss that you want the raise, because maybe they can actually offer you the other alternative, which is getting the raise. Here's another way that I took from my current workplace. In our current workplace, every now and then we have a brainstorming session, and we are thinking what we did wrong and what we can do better. I decided to take it into my personal life. So whenever I have some big decision to make, I would do some brainstorming with other people. It can be your partner, it can be your friend, and you can talk to them about your current problem and what's the solution that you have found. And it's not only that they will offer other solutions, but what will happen is that when you will be debating them, you will see that other solutions are coming to your mind. Another way that you can go about it is by risk assessment. I'll make a calculative thinking. I'll think what is the pros and cons of different decisions that I want to make, be able to make a better decision. If, for example, every 3 months I'm changing my place of living and I'm flying all over Europe, and I want to decide on my next place that I want to live for 3 months. I'll take, for example, 4 random cities that I want to live in, and I'll make a table of pros and cons for each city. It will allow me to pinpoint the city that I want to live in the most. You need to make sure, like in meditation, that you're forging yourself. So make sure that you're taking hard steps, even though it's hard steps to make. You'll probably need to mind block yourself from taking the easy steps. In any way that you're going, try to make sure that you're keeping it simple, and if you have smaller decisions that you can make first, do them first. So this is the second video that I made about correct decision making. If you love this video, comment down below, subscribe and like it. Enjoy.